Hi, welcome back. I'm Andrea Jean, and this channel is dedicated to cleaning and organizing for busy women. So if that is you, hit the subscribe button and join the community. Let's get into it. I can honestly say I am looking forward to cleaning. I have just been itching for several days now to just take control back of my house. We're basically going to do a whole house clean here on the upper level. I don't have time to get to the basement, so we're just going to do as much as we can up here. First, I am starting off in the living room and putting away all of those beloved toys. I think oftentimes this is one of the most time-consuming parts because there's so many trinkets that can go in different places. One trick that I have for organizing kids' toys is you saw that basket there. So I'll pile all the toys in the basket that need to go to our downstairs. That way it just saves less trips and I can put everything in one spot really quickly. And now I'm vacuuming the living room here. I absolutely love vacuuming. I find it so relaxing and therapeutic. And you all, if I had endless time on my hands, I would probably vacuum every day, especially if I get to use some sort of the carpet deodorizer. It just makes it smell so lovely in here. Also, I like to see all the stuff that I sucked up in the vacuum. It's disgusting and gratifying all in one. Now moving on to the master bedroom, time to change these sheets. I love crawling into bed at the end of the day when I have fresh sheets on hand. Let's get this whipped into shape and extra cozy and comfy. Now that we're done getting the bed all set and ready for later, we're going to move on to putting some clothes away. I try to do this about twice a week because they really seem to pile up. It's probably a chore that I hate the most. Putting the clothes away, sorting and doing all that. So I tend to try to put it off, but yeah, it's just not my favorite thing to do in the world. And I don't know why it doesn't take that much time, but let me know in the comments what is one of your least favorite chores. we got my son's room all tidied up really quickly, I'm moving on to my daughter's bedroom. For some reason, the lighting looks kind of yellow in here, but it's actually pretty bright and pink there in real time. So for whatever reason, my camera likes to do that. But I like to start here by making her bed on the days that she didn't. It's just something that brings me a ton of joy. I absolutely do not mind doing it. I think it's because I got to do a room transformation here and decorate it really cute, and so I just like being here. It's just a sweet place for her. Now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of straighten things up here, and again, we'll vacuum in here as well. And now we're in our upstairs kids bathroom, and I have to say this is one of the easiest bathrooms to clean, and I think part of that is because we don't have a lot of extra things in here, and I've cleaned it so many times. I just have a really great system of how I attack this. So let's finish up here in this bathroom, and then we are going to be moving on to the beloved kitchen. And now moving on to the kitchen. This is probably one of the messiest parts in our house because it's one of the most lived in areas. You can see here, this is my kids' craft area. This is basically our everything. Now when I clean my kitchen, I tend to do it in the exact same pattern. And I think I do that because it keeps most of the thinking out of cleaning. I can just kind of zone off, maybe listen to an audiobook or some great music, but I always like to start here at the table. And I think because it always looks the most cluttered, you know, kind of like making your bed. If you make your bed, the rest of your room looks just a little bit better. Well, I feel this way when we do the kitchen as well. And now that I've gotten the table area cleaned up and vacuumed under there and gotten all those crumbs picked up, I move on. We'll call this like
the perimeter area of our kitchen. So I just like to clean the countertops off, and then I will go ahead and just fill up our soap dispenser there if it needs it. And then I like to spray off the countertops. I'm really loving this method cleaner. It smells so wonderful. And you can see my tripod there just move quickly. I have a little helper with me here, and it's always fun to have him around. Always for a good time, and definitely keeps things interesting and keeps Mama on her toes. I also have a candle lit. It is a lilac one. Oh, it smells so delicious. Now we're moving on to the other perimeter of our kitchen here, and I'm going to work on cleaning the stove off. This is something else that I really enjoy doing as well. Now moving on to the center island, last but not least, you can see the far right bar stool if you're not cleaning alongside me. If you're cleaning alongside me, that's awesome. You can just listen as well, but you'll see that I always leave a variety of things there, and that's my husband's little corner. I don't touch him. That's his own free space to do with whatever he wants, and I can appreciate that. So I just got to live with that compromise. But what he ends up doing, he has his own business, and so it's helpful for him to be out and available, looking after the kids and just kind of doing some miscellaneous things, especially when I'm at work. So that is his workstation for now. If you're ever wondering why I never clean that area, that is why. Now we're going to finish up here in the kitchen, and then we're going to make our way into our laundry slash mudroom. We're nearing the end here, folks. We've gotten so much done so far. Pretty much vacuumed the whole house, got sheets changed in the bedroom, straightened up my kids' room, living room, kitchen. So last but not least is that mudroom.
Now that feels awesome to finally get my house back in order again. I know it's going to be messed up here shortly, but I feel a bit more accomplished and a bit more on top of my mom game. If you're looking for some additional motivation, be sure to check out these two videos right here, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care.